Good evening, everybody. I'm hoping you're having a great day. So today's kit is a real grade. Now, I've only built two other real grade before the Gundam Exion and Gundam Wings Zero. And believe it or not, the Wing Zero was my first real grade. Originally, I wanted to get a Zaku 2 real grade, but the the Gundam Wing Zero was just cheaper. So I was like, let's go this and started building it. And then I saw the Gundam Exia a long time ago for like $17 for a real grade. I'm like, yeah, I'm buying that. So it's technically my third real grade. And I'll be real with you. I wasn't sure how I was going into the both recording and just building it. There was a lot of weird stuff about it. Like, so when you get this kit, there's a string and something else you're supposed to like use to help build this machine or this kit, and I was very confused. I was like, I've never seen this, so I just kind of went with it. And also another thing I should say, I haven't watched Gundam Zeta. If you didn't know, this broke off as I was opening it. If you don't know, this kit is actually originated from Gundam Zeta. I have not watched Gundam Zeta. Or really, I watched one episode of Gundam Zeta, and didn't went forward. I didn't really watch that. I didn't watch Gundam for a while after that until really Gundam Unicorn in 2018. But that was like when Gundam Unicorn was just getting like done. The dub was getting done, and Gundam The Origin was getting done around the same time. So it was like, I guess I'll just get back into Gundam for a little bit. But I watched like one episode of Gundam Zeta. From what I remember, I really liked it. This is especially right after I just got done watching the original Gundam for the first time, Gundam Wings and Gundam G. So when I was watching Gundam Zeta 1, it was like I really liked it. I liked the first episode. But I didn't really continue on for a little bit because I was watching another anime. This is like back in like the mid 2010s. But back to the kid, I liked it. I really liked it. I didn't think I would like it that much because I actually have a high grade version of the Gundam Mark II Aegu version. And before you ask, is there any difference between the Aegu and this version, which is the Titan version? Besides like just the grade, there's really no difference. Like if you get a high grade version of the Aegu and you get a high grade version of the Titan, there's really no different bar maybe just like stickers and painting. I'm not sure within in lore if there is that difference. I don't believe there is a real difference within in lore. Someone could correct me because I could be very wrong about that. Now, what about like, just I guess in the grades? Like if you get a Titan and you get an Aegu real great, there's really no different bar like it's the stickers and color patterns. Originally this was actually supposed to be the Aegu version. I ended up actually getting the Titan version. I don't know why they sent me the wrong version, but I didn't really care because in the end I was just like, it doesn't matter because there's no real different bar maybe from the pilots and who was using it. So I just stopped caring. I was like, whatever. It's not like they made, it's not like I got a master grade and then they gave me a high grade version of that. Then there would be a real problem, right? That would be a real problem. But in this case, it wasn't. And also, in terms of just building it, I wasn't sure how I was going into this. I wasn't sure if I was just going to build the entire interior frame and then just build put all the parts together. It was what I ended up doing. Or if I was just going to, cut all the parts, right? I'll cut like each individual frame, and then throughout the video I'll just like individually put all the exterior onto the interior frame. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do that. So also I like to know that in terms of the general building with coming to real grade, they are a little more difficult than high grades. I've broken part of the Gundam Wings to the point where like I may actually have to buy that one. For this one, I accidentally cut a piece a little too much, so I had thank God I had some type of glue, like model glue, to hold it in place because like that helped me a lot and gave me a lot of comfort. if you really can't tell around like where the neck area is, that's where I accidentally cut it a lot more deeper than I had to. So yeah, just to hear me playing with that. Um, but yeah, no. So what I ended up doing was I built the whole frame together, and then I individually took them apart. So I kind of did double work, and then I started putting everything else together, and that's what I ended up doing because I felt like that would at least be a lot better for me. And then, like towards the end of the video, I'll show you when we get towards the end. But towards the end of the video, I did also this some cutting on the actual runners. It's because I'm trying to test out what works better, and this video kind of gave me more ideas and more clarity in my approach. Um, at least when it comes to real grades, and when I do master grades, I will say this here: when I do my first master grade, I won't build it, but I will do like an after video of just my experience with it, and this but maybe I'll do like a small bit of recording here and there just for like just like a small little video when I do a master grade and maybe one day a perfect grade. But this real grade, I liked it. I really, really did like it a lot more. I think I liked this more than the Wing Zero, but it's almost equal to the Exia. Also, side note, I actually got so tired during my first time recording this. The actual video itself when I was building it, it was like around like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was so tired, so exhausted that I just stopped. So if you see if you see the lighting differences, it's because I got so tired that I just finished the building it later on in the morning. That exact morning actually. This because I recorded it Saturday. I first started building it Saturday morning, no Saturday night, and then into Sunday night. So then I fell asleep, and then technically when I'm doing the audio, it will also be Sunday night. It will be Sunday night, but it's a Sunday morning. You know what I'm implying. Basically, I got tired, and I was like, I'm gonna just have to finish it later on the day, and that's what I ended up doing. But I think it was a good thing because mentally I was just so exhausted that I needed to stop building for a little bit. But yeah. No, it's just me like finishing just the head off, some of the armor, some of the shield. Again, really like this build. I liked it more than I thought I would. Right? Because like one of the things I was talking, if I ever go back, and maybe I will do a high grade version of the Mark II, like the Titan version. But I will say that I did not like the middle section of that high grade. Well, the real grade, I like a lot of it. I liked it. The build of it is very sturdy. It's very bulky. A very much more advanced version. Obviously, of the Gundam Mark One or just Gundam One. You know what I'm implying. Because as I was building it, I really actually wanted to watch the Gundam Zeta anime, and I probably will watch Gundam Zeta, Double Zeta. So when I do get to that, I will probably like talk about that. My experience, how much I really liked it. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Less of an anime review and more like a first impression type of deal. Cause one of the things I like to do, my videos stop. But yeah, no, that's all I really want to say. Yeah, sorry for that bit of a cut out right there. um, but yeah, I like this build. I really enjoyed. Me doing a little bit of cutting here and there. If I have anything negative to say, it's really more on me. I'm not a big fan of decors a lot of the time. I don't know why my brain is just look at the decor and just like I could do this, but I don't. Like maybe one day, like I'll just sit down and grab all the decor for all my model kits and maybe just like show them off and be like, finally did it. And like that's an excuse to make a long format video. But we're kind of getting toward the tail end of this stuff. I recommend buying it. If you could find this for cheap, I would say go for it. It is, the core for it is extremely excessive. It is it is something that it's gonna probably push your limit if you're not a big fan of anything like that, stickers and so on, especially like me who loses that kind of stuff. So I will just say, just be mindful about that. But overall, great bill. Uh, am I planning to do any real grades before anyone asks? I probably will do some real grades more down the line, and I will probably hopefully start getting into master grade. But as I said, I won't do exactly a master grade video. I'm more likely to just. I'm gonna say this nice. I'm just more likely just gonna do an at the video of my first master grade and just my experience. Maybe I'll record some stuff, but nothing too major. But overall, I like this. I recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it as your first real grade, but I recommend it nevertheless. It's some of the core for you guys, if you can see it or not. No, you can't. Well, either way, have a good one, everybody.